Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This video is very short video. I will give you some tips, tricks and maybe some advice how to do the top, particularly the border. The border is very wide pattern. It is 21 stitches. So if calculated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares, sometimes when you start making the top you have to find the chain multiples by 6 plus 1, multiples by 21 plus 1, and I was trying to do that, but it was kind of tricky to start the certain pattern with this particular top, and I'm sure that lots of you just given up calculating exact amount of stitches, so this is what I did. The tutorial for this cute lovely top will be in the link below. It is two parts. First part is when you crochet the top, and second part you do the border. First of all, I've started my top uneven. Look, it's perfectly well when you look at this, but I've started the back, and then I can see that it's a little bit too narrow, so I've done the front a little bit wider. I added 6 stitches for the front. How I got away with it? When I did my armpits, here I closed, on the back I've closed 1 pattern, and on the front I've closed 1.5 pattern, so that I've got the same amount of stitches on my shoulder. This is how it comes out nicely. Because my daughter said that, "Mommy, this is very small for quite tight for the hedge through," I've made this little button just on a shoulder border. Okay, and my last couple tips about this border. First of all, you just don't worry about amount of stitches. You will get away with it. You can of course go next row with just double crochet all together and then divide amount of stitches between your patterns. Or this is what I did. If I go here, look, the normal pattern, it is 7 squares, 7 big squares. When we started the top, it started on the side with the small half squares. Have a look. This pattern, it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7th was the small half a square. How I did it? I finished my row properly on the proper space, and then I kind of reduced it. Over here I had to add 1 more square, so I finished my row a little bit earlier than I supposed to do. I did not take full square. I finished my row in the middle of the square, and then next pattern I started a bit earlier. So here should be 2 full squares to finish this pattern, this wrapper, but I've decreased it a little bit, slide it a little bit. You can't see a thing if you do it like that, but it made my pattern nicely. Over here, if you look closely, this wrapper, you see, it's over here. How many squares? 1, 2 halves will be 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and half squares. I made 1 wrapper instead of full 7, basically, like here. Look, this is full 7, this is 5.5. Yes, it is little bit smaller, but you get away with it. So this is my tips and tricks and cheats. Crochet is the art and everyone can do it. I believe you just have to do it, start it, and don't worry about it, and you will get away with it with anything basically. Thank you.